Hello, everybody. I am Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone, and welcome to another Wildcard weekend broadcast. Tonight, we got the Sunday Night Football game featuring the 7th seed Pittsburgh Steelers and the 2nd seed Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC live at Arrowhead Stadium. Harrison Buckner kicks it off. Ray McLeod lets it fall for a touchback, and we are underway. Again, the Steelers 9-7-1 during the regular season. The Chiefs were 12-5. According to NBC, 70% of America has Kansas City winning tonight. I have Kansas City winning tonight as well. Question heading in this game for Pittsburgh: is this Ben Rothensberger's last NFL game? It very well could be. The last time these two teams played in the playoffs was an 18-16 win by the Steelers in the 2016 divisional round. Juju Smith-Schuster, activated from injury reserve, is in motion. Handoff goes to the rookie Najee Harris, and he's hit by Juwan Thornhill. And only a gain of one, but what a hit by Thornhill. We'll take a look at Rothensberger's stats this season. 22 touchdowns to 10 picks, a completion rating of 86.8, completion percentage of 64%, 1,740 yards. Ending off Week 18 with a game-winning drive against those hatred Ravens in Baltimore. In the rain, got the job done. Raiders beat the Chargers. Jaguars beat the Colts. And here the Steelers are in the playoffs as Harris will lose 2. If the Hitchens and Hughes was there, it'll be 3rd down and 11 coming up here for Kansas City's defense. And we'll take a look at the Chiefs defense. Chris Jones now playing on the inside. It's helped out the Chiefs defense quite a bit. Nick Bolton, a very good rookie linebacker. Willie Gay has done a nice job as well. The secondary is far from great. They do have Tyrann Mathieu and L'Jarius Sneed, though. 2 very good pieces. Sneed, second-year corner. Mathieu, veteran, former Cardinal and Texan. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. 3rd and 10. And shotgun is Rothensberger. Takes the snap. And he will throw. And this is overthrown to Deontay Johnson. And incomplete. 4th and 10. Steelers will punt with their rookie punter, Presley Harvin. I'd like to mention these two teams played in Week 16. Kansas City demolished Pittsburgh at this very stadium. And we'll see what happens here. Mecole Hardman, the return man for Presley Harvin, the third. 70 punts, 42.6 yards per punt on average. He nailed a punt down at the 1-yard line in the preseason opener against the Cowboys. And Mecole Hardman's going to break free. Hardman to the 40, and he's ripped down at the 41. Number 28 getting the tackle there for the Steelers. That's the strong safety Miles Killebrew. And now we'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense. Tyreek Hill battled injuries Week 18, but he is active for today's game. Travis Kelce doing a great job as always. Blake Bell, the backup tight end. Orlando Brown and Joe Thuney, their first seasons with the Chiefs. Creed Humphrey, rookie center, ranked 4th on my Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. Yeah, and lineman finished 4th in Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. I got to give Jamar Chase, Mac Jones, and Najee Harris a little bit more credit, but Humphrey was 4th as he was a little handoff up the middle to rather. I thought Williams got the carry. Instead, it's Jerick McKinnon getting 6. And it'll be 2nd down coming up. Take a look at Mahomes. 2 career games against the Steelers, 9 touchdowns to no picks, and 148.2 rating. Wow. Just phenomenal numbers in his first 2 career games against the Steelers here. He throws the screen to Hardman, and that one's shut down by Cameron Sutton, a 4th-year corner out of Tennessee, and it'll be 3rd down and about 11 here for Kansas City. Let's take a look at Sutton. Add Hardman and Pringle to the left. Quick little screen. Sutton read the play beautifully. And good tackle on the play there. So 3rd down 3. Williams to the left. Mahomes in shotgun. 8 seconds to go on the play clock. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes is going to fire down the middle, and it's swatted. So Pittsburgh forces a 3-and-out on defense. I'd say gaining a little bit of momentum at least is Trey Norwood, the free safety, getting the block there. And we take a look at Travis Kelce getting off the route a little bit slow, tries to cut back towards the left, but a good swap by Norwood. So now we'll see the second-year punter, Tommy Townsend, to punt. 37 punts this season, 47.2 yards per punt on average. Ray McLeod, the return man for the Steelers, former Bill and Panther. And McLeod will return this one from the 16. Up the middle he goes, and he's brought down at the 23 by Melvin Ingram. Really? Yes. Oh, no, not quite. Nick Bolton with the tackle. I'm like, Melvin Ingram's playing special teams? What? It was Bolton. And now commercial break. Okay. So, oh boy. What an NFL game we just had between the 49ers and the Cowboys. I mean, say what you want. The Buccaneers beat the Eagles 31-15. That game wasn't even close. A couple of garbage time scores by the Eagles. You know, kept it 2 possessions. That's all Philly was getting. Now you have Kansas City and Pittsburgh right now. Tomorrow, I'll be broadcasting the first half of Rams and Cardinals. We got to talk about that 49ers-Cowboys game that just ended about a half an hour ago. Wow, that was a crazy game. So Deebo Samuel, first and foremost, just showing why he had all the right to be an all-pro this year. He had a rushing touchdown. He had, I believe, 80-plus receiving yards. He was going off as per usual, Deebo Samuel. Dak Prescott still only has 1 playoff win to his name. I'm sorry, Dallas, but I felt, in my opinion, he shouldn't have ran on that last play. I felt, okay, he was blocked to get out of bounds. He should have fell a couple seconds quicker. Remember, when Prescott was trying to spike the ball with the second left, referees got to touch the ball. But Prescott just gave it to the center. He's got to hand it to the referee. So the referee can place at the proper spot. Dak can spike. If he slid about 3 seconds earlier, he would have been able to get the spike off. Unfortunately, he didn't. Time right now, San Francisco wins a bizarre one, 23-17. And that was, of course, the game that was on Nickelodeon as well. So even Nickelodeon got a pretty good game, considering last year's was Saints and Bears. Yeah, not a good game. Anyway, take a look at the Chiefs there, Super Bowl champions, Super Bowl 4 and Super Bowl 54. We got 8 total Super Bowls between these two teams in action tonight. Ben Rothensberger's won 2, Mike Tomlin's won 1, Andy Reid's won 1, and obviously Patrick Mahomes won that one back in 2019 against the 49ers. Who we got another 49ers-Chiefs Super Bowl? Well, we'll see. Roethlisberger's throw on 1st and 10 is low, and a dropped interception by L'Jarius Sneed. But yes, with the Buccaneers and 49ers winning, our previous 2 Super Bowl matchups are still possibilities if Kansas City wins tonight, and I would be heavily shocked if Kansas City lost tonight. Look at that pressure. Screaming up the middle was Willie Gay, and then Roethlisberger had to force the pass. Sneed nearly got the pick. It'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Steelers, and they got a whole bunch-up formation. They're going to split Freiermuth to the right, Claypool and Johnson to the left. Again, I guess I'm not going to use Juju too much, as I'm sure he's still battling his leg injury. Here's Harris, a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8 coming up. All right, then we got 3rd down coming up. All right, here's 3rd down and 8. Rothensberger trying to obble at the line. What's up, Alex? Thanks for stopping by. They're down and 8. They have Frymouth and Claypool to the right. Johnson up high to the left. Rothensberger with a low snap. Rothensberger's going to throw for Frymouth, and the rookie tight end out of Penn State is nowhere near the throw. Incomplete. Second straight 3-and-out for Pittsburgh, and we're going to see a Presley Harvin punt in a brief moment as we'll take a look again. Chris Jones, look at this. Audibling the D-line as Pittsburgh was audibling their offense. There you go. Now Harvin to punt. Standing back at the 12. He delivers this punt. This is a beautiful punt. Bounces at the 24. Taken by Harmon at the 19. Harmon will be downed at the 20. Wow, Presley Harvin. Fantastic punt. All right. It is 6-3, or rather 0-0, Chiefs and Steelers. That's 6 because I was looking at something on my phone. Oh, what? Urinating trees on live. Uh-oh. I can compete with urinating tree? Oh, no. And Tom Grassi? Oh, no. Oh, no way. I got to compete with both of them. Nah. It will get there like 50,000 views a piece, and I will be fine with whatever the heck I get. But obviously, I broadcast not for views, but to practice. So all's going good. I mean, anything could be better than my broadcast last night. I mean, Bills and Patriots. What the heck was that, Patriots? You let us all down here in New England. But my God, that game was abysmal. But, yeah, I mean, that was not a good performance by the Patriots. They are the worst team in the playoffs right now. I mean, I do think Kansas City will blow out Pittsburgh, but we'll see. But I guess rating by teams who lost, who were the worst, I would say at the moment, probably the Cowboys were the best team that lost. I'd probably say in order via teams that lost. I mean, we're 4 games through, 2 games to go. I would say it's Dallas, Las Vegas, Philly, New England. 4 teams, I guess, in the power rankings based off of how they lost or whatever. Cowboys just really didn't do anything till the fourth quarter, but considering they got that stop on defense with a minute left, and then again, they were basically a Dak Prescott scramble away from potentially scoring a touchdown and forcing overtime. I don't know. All right, well, first quarter points scored during the regular season. The Steelers had 37. That's the second fewest in the NFL, with the Giants at 36. And the Chiefs were tied with the Cowboys for most in the league with 130. And 2 Super Bowls between these 2 head coaches, potentially 2 Hall of Famers. Andy Reid's a definite Hall of Famer. Mike Tomlin, I'd imagine, would be a Hall of Famer as well. When it's all said and done, they fake the end around him to Tyreek Hill, and they throw the screen, and here's Jerick McKinnon to the 40, and the former Viking and 49er showing off the speed. I'll tell you one thing about Ronald McKinnon here. He, for someone, or Jerick McKinnon, Roland McKinnon's a hockey player, but anyway. For Jerick McKinnon, this guy suffered about 3 or 4 major knee injuries, and the fact that he's able to keep his speed that he had in college is remarkable. Here is Mecole Hardman put in motion twice. Handoff goes up the middle, McKinnon, and a gain of 3 out to the 44-yard line, and it will be second down, either 7 or 6 coming up. Cam Hayward on the tackle. So as for Kansas City, I guess Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's inactive today. or they're just not using them. But I imagine we'll see a little bit of Derek Gore later on. Chiefs also got the fullback and Michael Burton. Pittsburgh with a fullback and Derek Watt. We got two of the top AFC fullbacks in the league right now going at it as Mahomes play action throws that one in the grass, looking for Kelsey on the coverage. Joe Hayden, 3rd and 6. And I should mention, if anything were to happen to these two quarterbacks, you just kind of got to announce the backups here. That's what I usually do. Your second string for the Steelers is none other than Mason Rudolph, and your backup for the Chiefs is none other than Chad Henne. They were the same backups for the past few years now, but yeah. And for third string, Dwayne Haskins. Third string for the Chiefs is Shane Buechele, rookie QB. He's not even going to play, but Haskins may get the second string nod over Rudolph next year. That'll be interesting to watch this offseason. Pringle makes the catch on 3rd and 6, but Minkah Fitzpatrick, huge hit, 4th and 4. Mahomes is keeping the offense out. Oh, Mahomes wanted to keep the offense out, but Reed said, I'm having none of this. We are punting. Whoa, okay, Patrick Mahomes. That's incredible. You wanted to go for that. 4th and 3 at your own 48? That would have been something. It would have been 4th and 2. They actually mark him down at the 49. 4th and 1. Wow, okay. Well, you gotta love Mahomes at least wanting to go for it. Reed said forget about it, and Ray McLeod fair catches the punt at the 18. Oh, my goodness. That was incredible. Mahomes just like, we staying on? No. Okay, fine, I'll get off. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, probably. All right. So we only had one NHL game on today, which, I mean, I guess that's good considering they were competing with the NFL, but Vancouver defeated Washington. I think it was 2-1, I'm pretty sure. Or no, it was more than that. But, yeah. The Canucks won versus the Capitals. So Bruce Boudreau, it was 4-2. Bruce Boudreau got his revenge against the Capitals. I guess. That's what you call it. And for the NBA scores earlier today, the Suns beat the Pistons 135-108, and the Rockets beat the Kings 118-112. Nuggets beating the Jazz by 2 right now, 33-31, and then Timberwolves beating the Warriors 26-20. All right. In commercial break. Oh, come on. Commercials. We actually have a pretty good game so far. Like, this isn't a game where, like, the defenses are playing bad. It's the offense are playing bad, so it's making the defenses look good. Well, actually, it's kind of the other way around. Both defenses are playing fantastic right now. Now we know Pittsburgh has outstanding. We know Pittsburgh's got an outstanding defense. Kansas City hasn't really had the best defense in the world until the second half of the year, basically until they acquired Melvin Ingram and they wanted to put Chris Jones in the middle. That helped out their run defense, and since then they've been doing better as the secondary got more healthy. Well, third drive for the Steelers. Let's see if they can avoid a 3-and-out this time around. Inside handoff, and going down to the 22 is Kalen Ballage. What's up, Sean? Thanks for stopping by. Ballage out of the 2017 class was Drafted by the Dolphins, he's gone on to play for the Jets, the Chargers, and now the Steelers. Elijah, 4 years in the league, 4 teams. Just crazy, considering he actually has pretty good speed. I don't know why. I feel personally, if I'm Pittsburgh, I would utilize Kalen Ballage as a punt returner more than Ray McLeod, but that's just me. Yeah, 2nd down and 5, a low snap. They're going to keep Ballage in there. Gay gets the tackle after a gain of 2 to Freiermuth. It'll be 3rd down and 4. So Freiermuth picks up his first catch on his 2nd target. And we'll take a look again here on the replay as Freiermuth was able to get open in the flat, but just Gay with a very aggressive tackle there. The big man, you got to bring him down somehow. Even if you got to rip him to the ground. It's 3rd down and 2 for the Steelers. They're trying to avoid their 3rd 3-and-out. They're going to keep Ballage in the game, so no Najee Harris on this drive. So far, at least. Here's the snap and immediate pressure. Rothensberger goes down at the 11. Oh, they bull rushed and they got to him. It is Walton with the sack. And you can bring out Presley Harvin again. What a dialed-up blitz that was by Steve Spagnuolo. Let's take a look again here on the replay. Bursting up the middle. The left guard missed his assignment. Rothensberger was already digging the dirt for his grave on that one. That was an abysmal play by the Steelers' offensive line. This punt will land at the 30 by Presley. And now here's Hardman to return. Past the 35, past the 40, Hardman to the 50, Hardman to the 40, stays in bounds, and is hit out of bounds at the 21 by Derek Watt. What a return from Hardman. Returned it from the 30 to the 20. And Kansas City will begin the drive at the red zone. How about that punt return from Mecole Hardman, though? Retrieves it at the 31. Goes down to the 21. That is unreal. 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that punt return. Wow. They'll place him at the 22. They fake the inside handoff to McKinnon. And Mahomes is going to throw. It's batted and picked. Oh, no way. TJ Watt batted it, and it is going to be Devin Bush with the interception. Oh, how about that? A 50-yard punt return is essentially nullified. Mahomes throws an interception on the first play of the drive. That is unbelievable. It's TJ Watt who swatted it. Reading Mahomes, he bats it up, and Devin Bush, the inside linebacker's right there for the pick. I mean, wow. What a play by TJ Watt. There's a reason why he tied Michael Strahan for the NFL record this year. Of course, 22 and a half regular season sacks. He got the tipped pass that landed in the arms of Devin Bush for the pick. Wow. So, Steelers offense is back out. Rothensberger fires down the middle. Johnson loses his balance at the 34. Wow. I mean, what an incredible defensive matchup we've had thus far. This is playoff football. In the cold, 2 of the NFL's longest living franchises. The underdog who's trying to have Ben Roethlisberger retire in the sunset against a team who's trying to make their 3rd straight Super Bowl. This is crazy. Here's 2nd and 6. 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Now down to 2. Roethlisberger throws, caught. Snead can't bring down Juju. And Juju Smith-Schuster's got a first down. Or 3rd and 1. And it will be first down. So that was Smith-Schuster's first catch. of this game. Must have been his first cast since when did he get injured? Week 3? Week 4? I think it was week 3 he got hurt. With a foot injury, May didn't even expect Smith-Schuster to come back for the playoffs, but here he is. Inside handoff, Harris, gain of 2. Look at Najee Harris this season. So they got away from Balaj. Got 46% of the team's touches. That's the highest in the NFL, as you'd imagine. 381 total touches. That was the most by a rookie running back since LaDainian Tomlinson with the Chargers in 2001. Harris never fumbled. Second most touches by a running back without a fumble in a season. Gerald Riggins had to be with the Falcons in 1985. Setting that record. I know Riggins played on both the Falcons and the Redskins, but I'm pretty sure he was on the Falcons in 85. Here's a 2nd and 8. That one bounced off the hands of Deontay Johnson. It is 3rd and 8. Najee Harris, again, he's ranking 3rd in my Offensive Rookie of the Year voting. I mean, right now it's Chase, Jones, Harris, and Creed Humphrey. I guess would be my top 4. And I guess if I had to round out my 5th spot, it would probably be, I don't know, if I would give it to Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields, or if I would give it to another position player. Probably give it to Jalen Waddle, now that I'm thinking about it. It would kind of be disrespectful to leave Waddle out of the top 5, or Devontae Smith. 3rd down and 8, and we got a flag down. Obviously, defensive player of the year, I'm not going to sit through my top candidates, but Micah Parsons, if he doesn't win, it's absolute garbage if Micah Parsons doesn't win. Steve Smith, a referee. It's a false start against Deontay Johnson, and I'll back up the Steelers 5. Making it 3rd and 13. Well, I mean, you got the pick, so even though you let up the 50-yard return, you basically don't lose anything, which is good. Yeah, kind of tire out the Chiefs' defense a little bit more, but Kansas City got them back against the wall. They got Balaji now running back for this 3rd and 13. They're going to split Claypool out to the left, Smith-Schuster and Johnson to the right. And Rothensberger overthrows Smith-Schuster on the coverage. Snead, 4th and 13. My gosh, 4th punt of the corner for the Steelers. This is incredible. I mean, what do you know? The Steelers' offense is struggling like crazy. I mean, this is just proof that Ben Roethlisberger needs to go after this season. This game is full proof of that. He's not playing a good game. Pittsburgh's defense is playing tremendous right now, and it's just the offense can't score any points. This takes an atrocious bounce for the Steelers. My goodness. It is recovered at the 18 by the long snapper. Christian Knutz recovers the fumble. The punt, which I thought was a fumble, but it's a punt. I thought he muffed it, but he didn't muff it. The long snapper. Christian Knutz recovers. I don't know. I only know like a few long snappers off the top of my head. I know Travis Seg is the Raiders long snapper. I know the Patriots long snapper is Joey Corda. I think Josh Olszewski is the Jaguars long snapper. I know like a couple. I don't know a lot. And Christian Kuntz, no, I would have never, I didn't know him. I wonder how long, while we're in commercial break, let's check. How long has he been the long snapper for? It's always interesting to see like long snappers like in their early like 40s or like early late 30s, and it's like, oh my god, like we think Tom Brady's old, but he's only 27. He's only 27. He's played on the Patriots, the Broncos, the Jaguars. He's been on the Steelers since 2019. Interesting. The more you know about long snappers, the better. Who's the Kansas City long snapper? Oh, James, Winchester. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. What up, John? Thanks for stopping by. What I think of the Cowboys 49ers ending. I thought it was insane, but personally, if I was Dak Prescott in that situation, I wouldn't have ran, or if running was a good idea, because I guess if he ran, he would have still got the first down anyway. So I guess I'm not exactly against running, but he should have slid a few seconds earlier. Like the second he passed the first down marker, I would have slid there because he knew obviously he was going to have to spike the ball. He was just so much in the moment saying, spike the ball, spike the ball. He handed the ball to the center, not the official. You can't do that. Clock runs out. Game over. I mean, Dak should have kind of planned it out. If I'm going to run, I got to immediately look for an official. He didn't do that. He just gave the ball to his center. Obviously, that's breaking the rules. The official has to place the ball before the snap can basically count. And then, obviously, if he took a penalty there, it's a 10-second runoff. So, Dak was against the wall, and Prescott, in the moment, trying to spike the ball, but he didn't think of the full picture, and it unfortunately cost him one last shot to potentially tie the game. Put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, and caught towards the right as Robinson on his first catch, a gain of 4 brought down by Hayden. As we will take a look at Derek Watt making a tremendous tackle out of bounds on Mecole Hardman on that punt return. Then we take a look at TJ Watt. Yes, Derek, TJ, and JJ. Those are the 3 Watt brothers. We'll see what will happen. I mean, wouldn't that be something? We have a Steelers-Cardinals Super Bowl. JJ versus TJ and Derek. That would be something. I would be rooting for the Cardinals, but anyway, that's a different story for a different day. Getting to 4 up the middle. Hayden with the tackle. That is Williams on the carry, making it 3rd down and 1. I guess the Cardinals would be out for vengeance after Super Bowl 43. Kurt Warner could have retired a champion. Larry Fitzgerald, who is going to most likely retire this offseason, he's going to have a ring. I don't know. The Cardinals at least have 1 Super Bowl to their legacy. That'll be interesting. But, yeah, based off of how Rothensberger is playing so far, the Steelers' offense is going to hold it back. The entire playoff run, no matter how far they go, the Steelers are going to live and die by their defense. As that 3rd and 1 was converted for a gain of about 5. It is a first down for the Chiefs. Take a look again here on that replay. Wasn't paying full attention. Play action to Williams. Toss it out on the inside for Mecole Hardman. Nice grab. Get the first. Almost 5 for 8 for 30. And a pick. McKinnon will get 3. Brought down number 93 getting the tackle there for Pittsburgh. On my roster, doesn't look like he's on my roster. Great. Oh, yeah, he is. DeMarcus Christmas. Interesting name. 2nd down 6. We got Kelsey in motion. Mahomes in an empty backfield. Scrambling away. Avoids a sack. Uh-oh. Mahomes, he's doing it again. Oh, no, he's not. Incomplete. Threw it in the Chiefs bench. 3rd and 6. when he spun around and avoided the sack by Chris Wormley, I'm like, oh, he's gonna do some Mahomes magic again. He's gonna do the little spin move. He's gonna chuck it 20 yards downfield, and he's gonna find like Byron Pringle wide open, because Byron Pringle was wide open, but at that point Mahomes just had to get it out of his hands before before he took that sack. Remember, the Dolphins got a 30-yard sack off Patrick Mahomes last year. Flag is down. Who even was it who got the sack? Was it Jerome Baker? I don't remember. False start against Kansas City. That's a different story for a different day. False start on rookie right guard Smith. Yeah, definitely a false start on that one. Working against Chris Wormley tonight. Wormley, former Raven. This is his 3rd appearance in playoff action. 3rd down 11. Williams to Mahomes left. 5 seconds to go play clock. Mahomes now audibles. Down to 2 on the play clock. Takes a snap in an empty backfield. Mahomes is going to step up. Fires, caught on the money. Robinson down to the 48 and a first down for Kansas City. I mean, excuse me again. Marcus Robinson, though, fantastic route running there. Blake Bell holding up TJ Watt for an extra second. How about your backup tight end blocking TJ Watt? Not a matchup you want to take, but it's worked for Kansas City so far. It will put Pringle in motion. 1st and 10, under a minute, first quarter. Passes low and incomplete for said Blake Bell on the coverage 93. That was Christmas, DeMarcus Christmas. Trying to see anything I can talk about as they go between the plays here. Looking at the Chiefs roster. We haven't seen Josh Gordon yet. That's interesting. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes pump fakes, and this will probably count as a rush, but he is brought down immediately. Taco Charlton. Oh, Taco Charlton's a former Chief. I guess a little revenge game for the 2017 first-round pick. And look at Terrell Edmonds all over Travis Kelce there. And, yeah, Mahomes will get a 1-yard run out of that. It'll be 3rd down and 9 coming up. Mahomes will shout the play as McKinnon is placed to the right. Here's a throw. Mahomes on 3rd and 9. He's going to scramble out to the right. Fakes it. Throws a cross body and incomplete. Well, again, they tried the Mahomes magic. It's not working. Norwood all over Pringle. And we'll get the Tomstead punt. But wow. I mean, he almost did it again. A cross body throw half the field. Maybe if he's throwing to Tyreek Hill, that's a completion. Byron Pringle's likely not going to hold on to a throw like that. But it was decent. It was a decent effort. And now here's Thompson. On your way to the Steelers. Fair caught by McLeod at the 18 as the final second ticks off the quarter. Scoreless at the end of one. We've had 1 interception and 7 punts. This has been an insane first quarter for the defense. Don't go anywhere. Actually, no, I'm not taking a break. I'm taking a break. Next commercial break. I'll step aside for a little bit around 9 to like 9:10. I'll probably step around. And unfortunately, I have been coughing a little bit today. So if you hear me cough occasionally, I do apologize for that. So yeah, next broadcast will be tomorrow, Cardinals, Rams, and then on Tuesday, we Bruins, Hurricanes. I think Power Skate's going to be on Wednesday. If not, I don't really see me commentating anything Wednesday. Thursday will be Bruins, Capitals. Friday will be what? What would Friday be? I don't know if I'm broadcasting next Friday. Wild and Blackhawks is on NHL Network. Like maybe that game, but probably won't be doing that. Next Saturday will obviously be NFL action. Same thing with next Sunday. Next Sunday, I'll likely be doing the 6:40 game for anyone wondering. On Saturday, I'll probably do the early game. And on Sunday, I'm going to do the 6:40 game. No matter what team it is. Saturday, I have breathing room to kind of choose whichever game I want. But Sunday, at the moment, it's looking like I'm doing the 6:41. Which is fine. I'll probably be the Packer game. Which is going to be Packers 49ers. And then we got And then we're going to get Buccaneers versus either Cardinals or Rams. I want, personally, Buccaneers-Cardinals because the Rams already beat the Cardinals. They already beat the Cardinals, yeah. But the Rams already beat the Buccaneers. So I kind of would like to see a matchup we haven't seen yet, being Cardinals-Bucks. But I do have a really strong feeling that the Rams are going to win that game. Matthew Stafford's going to get his first career playoff win, and everyone's going to overrate Matthew Stafford, and then Tom Brady's just going to do what he did today. I mean, to be fair, I can't really say Brady's going to do what he did today against the Eagles because the Rams defense is significantly better than the Eagles. I should glance over the Rams defense like that. You know, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller. Apparently, Eric Weddle came out of retirement because Jordan Fuller got injured. Ugh. Well, anyway, Steelers got now at the 19 inside handoff. Harris will take it to the 24. So second quarter begins with a run by the rookie. Yeah, very surprised Pittsburgh hasn't scored at least 14 points. I mean, I know Pittsburgh's defense is pretty tough. Don't get me wrong, but still expecting a little bit more offense, I feel, out of the Chiefs. Mahomes only has about, 35 passing yards and a pick. I mean, Rothensberger's not playing well either. But you'd expect that out of Rothensberger. He's ready for retirement, for crying out loud. Here's Rothensberger, 2nd and 6 in shotgun. Harris to his right. Inside handoff. Brought down by Derek Nadai and company. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Derek Nadai, rookie out of the 2018 class. 3rd down coming up here. Steelers going in the huddle. 12 total yards in the first quarter. That is the fewest in any of Ben Roethlisberger's postseason starts, as you'd probably expect. Yeah, Roethlisberger, he's coming out here with a broken body, but the heart of a lion, I'll tell you. Roethlisberger's going to throw on 3rd and 2, and they finally got the first. Deontay Johnson. Oh, it's been so long since the Steelers got first down. Like the 11-minute mark of the first quarter was like the last time the Steelers got first down. I'm getting a little excited over that one. Look at Johnson, cross route up the middle, makes a catch, gets away from Hughes. Good play. Good throw by Roethlisberger. Almost overthrew him, but didn't luckily. First down for the Steelers. Now 2 minutes old in the second. They're going to put Freiermuth in motion. 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 31. Handoff goes, and this is down to the 35. That is Harris on the carry. Deontay Johnson during pregame looked like catching some tennis balls. It seemed like he was primarily focusing on his tennis ball catching skills. Wonder if that's a weekly routine. Look at that catch right there. He dropped one. That's right, did drop one midway through the first, but he got that one nicely, giving the Steelers a fresh set of downs. Here's the 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard run by Harris. 2 seconds ago on the play clock. Inside handoff. Harris lunge forward and get about 4, 3rd and 2. Roethlisberger, of course, I already mentioned that he won Super Bowl 43. Also won Super Bowl 40 against the Seahawks in his 2nd year in the NFL. Of course, won that Super Bowl with Bill Cowher. And of course, will go on to win with Tomlin in SB 43. But, Roethlisberger does have that 2nd ring, being Matt Hasselbeck and company in Detroit. Here's Roethlisberger lobbing it up on 3rd and 2 and overthrow to Deontay Johnson. I mean, there it is. Roethlisberger had that one good throw to Johnson on that last 3rd down. And what do you know? Another overthrow. Oh, my goodness. Too bad Kansas City's offense hasn't scored, or else Roethlisberger would be retiring Dan Marino style, losing 62-7. But unfortunately, doesn't look like the Chiefs are going to score much on offense today. I think Kansas City's scoring like 23 at most. So Rothensberger, he ain't going to get the biggest blowout send-off like Marino did in 99. Here's the punt. It'll land out of bounds at the 14. Pretty good punt by Presley Harvin. Well, this is perfect for me. 9 o'clock. I'll step aside for a brief moment. Don't go anywhere. Second to last game on Wildcard Week. It should be the last game. I don't know why they're playing a playoff game on Monday, but the second to last game of Wildcard Weekend will resume here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. 1st and 10, Kansas City's first drive of the second quarter. Will be a handoff and a gain of 2 for Gore. Flags down, and yeah, I thought I saw a face mask afterwards. And I realize what I'm going to do next commercial break. Unless you are a fan of the Cowboys, you may want to head off for a minute. But, oh, excuse me. But if not, yeah, we do got face mask against Steelers, but if not, I will play the Stephen A. Smith reaction to the Cowboys losing to the 49ers. I just watched it. It was hysterical. So, yeah. Here's a 1st and 10, and the ball is out. T.J. Watt's recovered the fumble, and he's in for the touchdown. Well, it was an inside handoff. It was blown up, and it's 6 for the Steelers. Wow. T.J. Watt recovers the fumble, and Pittsburgh scores. It was Darrell Williams, the ball carrier. Unreal. Oh my goodness, Williams just met at the line. Able to run through and get the scoop and score. That is unreal. Good snap, good hold. Boswell makes the extra point. 7-0 Steelers. Did you have the Steelers scoring first? I didn't. 7-0, 10:41 to go. All right, let's go have some fun. We'll go look at we'll go listen to Stephen A. Smith now. He'll have some fun listening to this. Typical Stephen A. laughing when the Cowboys lose. Nothing new here.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
He did.
All year long, well, everybody was raving about those boys at Big D. What did your boy Stephen A. say? They ain't gonna even win a playoff game. And sure enough, right on schedule, right when it really, really counts, they cracked like a cheap tent.
Cracked like a cheap tent.
All I gotta say is two things. How about the Cowboys?
This is great. I'm watching First Take tomorrow, man.
Your boy is back. Right on time.
His laughing is insanity, but he's right. He is right, though. I mean, he was right. He always doubts the Cowboys, and for good reason. The Cowboys aren't really that good in the playoffs. And what do you know? They showed again this year that they honestly stunk in the playoffs. And I mean, I feel bad for Dak Prescott, but I mean, mainly if you're Dallas, you gotta get rid of Mike McCarthy. He is awful. He is a horrendous head coach. I mean, why do you want to keep him around? I have no idea. He is horrendous, though, and they should definitely get rid of him. All right, well, I just got to post that I actually haven't posted on my Instagram yet. That San Francisco one, so let me go do that real quickly. Hashtag football. Okay, and I really don't care about this. 49ers, ESPN. ESPN, it's a little off-centered. I don't care. Okay. Okay, cool. So, of course, franchise sports news, if you haven't already followed. Should go like that. Just posted the San Francisco in. I know when I posted on Flusher Sports Zone, I was much quicker. I know. Sad times. Sad times. I know. Just sucks that, account got hacked is what it is. All right. Return my Byron Pringle out to about the 24. And we'll take a look again here at the at this handoff. Yeah, they had Mecole Hardman in the game. Inside handoff to Williams. He bobbled the snap, and then Cam Hayward punched it out. TJ Watt then recovered the touchdown. Good stuff. All right, cheers. 1st and 10 for Kansas City, and now they're firing back. Tyreek Hill out of bounds at the 44. He's pushed out of bounds by Sutton. There you go. It's 19 yards on that one, and now you're rolling. I mean, well, Kansas City, they're not going to stay down forever. They tried a one-trick play. It backfired horrifically. Now they're letting Mahomes throw bombs away. There ain't no way the 2nd seed's losing to the 7th seed. I refuse to believe that will literally ever happen. Unless it's the Cowboys or something. That's the 2 seed. But that's a different story for a different day. Here's Hill out of bounds, gets 3. Now under 10 minutes to go, 2nd quarter. Hill on the year, 111 receptions, which is 3rd in the NFL. 1,239 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 11.2 yards per catch. Pretty impressive. They're going to substitute Watt for this play. They're going to put McKinnon in there. 2nd down and 8. Ball placed at the 46. A good snap as per usual by Creed Humphrey. They dump it over. Here's McKinnon. Gets the blocks off the screen. And he'll pick up 12 before Cameron Hayward bashes him out of bounds. But a 1st down for the Chiefs. Easy play. A little dump off to the left-hand side. Let your running back do the work. You get the yardage for it. Screen passes are quarterback's best friend. You get to throw literally a yard forward, and you get the yardage. Mahomes, by the way, 4th in yards and touchdowns, over 4,800 yards, 37 passing touchdowns. I think Pro Football Focus ranked Mahomes as the 12th best QB. I probably rank him as like the 3rd this year, 4th. Maybe not that. I don't know. False start on Blake Bell. Maybe not that high, but I don't know. He is Patrick Mahomes after all. Talent-wise, I think he's 1st, but production-wise this year, I mean, yeah, it's such a good 2nd half to the year, but at the same time, his 1st half was definitely the worst stretch of his career, which is, he's only been in the league for 4 years, but I don't know. We'll see. And here's Mahomes now. Gonna avoid a sack. Now he's gonna run. He goes past the 40 to the 30, and they'll step out of bounds at the 22. Pump and run by Mahomes, and it works to perfection. Kansas City knocking on the door in the red zone. I guess this will be their 2nd red zone appearance. 2nd, air quotes. They did have that punt return that landed at the 20, but obviously Mahomes threw a pick the following play. Saying one thing though, TJ Watt's having an incredible game. Batted pass, which led to a pick and a fumble recovery for a touchdown. And look at that tackle. Watt and Hayward is the Steelers' D-line, a loss of 1 for McKinnon. Cam Hayward, by the way, the Steelers representative for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. Look at Watt. Off the left end, and down goes the running back. I mean, unblocked. You can't do that. You cannot unblock TJ Watt. Here we go. 2nd and 12. Fagan McKinnon. Holmes going to fire. Caught Kelsey down the middle. And he's down at the 8. Brought down by Sutton. 1st and goal to go for Kansas City. Rothensberger realizing he's got to start to get his offense going. He wants to stay in this game as Kelsey with a nice little catch. I mean, it's a typical Kelsey play. You run up the middle. You get about 15 yards. Fantastic play. 10 for 16 for 96. Mahomes on the night thus far. 1st and 10, they figured McKinnon. Dumps it over to McKinnon. And McKinnon's hit out of bounds at the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Joe Hayden was there to push him out of bounds, but it does look like we'll get 3 in there, just inching forward to that end zone. Let's take a look here again on the replay. Good play action, able to dump it over to the running back. Mahomes obviously getting the play up before TJ Watt can get there. It was brought out of bounds by, I originally thought it was Hayden. He was in the area. I don't think it was Hayden that brought him out of bounds. Well, anyway, 2nd and goal. They fake it. McKinnon. Mahomes got pump fake. Oh! Touchdown, McKinnon. He did the little underhand throw. He plays 76 yards. We're an extra point away from a tie. Well, you got to be careful about that. That's what Mahomes does. Underhand throw to the running back. He's going to do that. And Pittsburgh should have knew he was going to do that. But look at this, though. McKinnon looked like he was in traffic. But look at that. Mahomes' little. He's got the touchdown to the now 7th-year running back. Here is the extra point by Harrison Buckner. Good snap, good hold, and we're tied. That was a pretty cool touchdown. I kind of like when Mahomes does that. It's not like a good. I don't know how to explain it. It's so like it's not necessarily unoriginal. It's just not a lot of players do that. So yeah, I don't know. I'm always kind of impressed when Mahomes does that. He just makes it look so simple. Like he literally does the underhand throw for a touchdown. Like bizarre. All right, let's go. I mean, Mahomes just doing his little underhand throw. That's pretty usual. He's like, I can see Josh Allen doing that too. But there's really not a lot of quarterbacks I can see they would actually do like an underhand throw. I think Dak did it once. I could see Allen doing it if he hasn't done it already. Like maybe Jalen Hurts. Maybe. I don't know. Jazz beating the Nuggets by 8 as that game is approaching halftime. The Timberwolves have a 56-50 lead over the Warriors. At the half, they go Golden State. I mean, I know Draymond Green's going to be out the next 2 to 3 weeks. But you're losing the Timberwolves. That's not good. Also, Durant out 4 to 6 weeks. I forget what injury he got. But he's out 4 to 6 weeks, Durant. And also go follow the TikTok, Grant Flood. Well, you can't see my phone, but we just hit over 50,000 likes earlier this week. So thank you guys for that. All right, here we go. Temperature is 33 degrees. That's better than the 7 degrees I was in Buffalo last night. As this kickoff will be, claimed by McLeod, and he returns it pretty far. Wow, a kick that looked like it was going to land out of bounds. McLeod gets the return. I think it returns it around the 35. Good return for someone who shouldn't have done it. Take a look at Ben Rothensberger, 5th all-time in wins, 8th most in touchdown passes. He's been sacked the most by any quarterback, though. Of course, 2-time Super Bowl champion I already mentioned. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. I mean, definitely not one of my favorite players, but he's definitely going to the Hall of Fame thanks to his achievements. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, too. Just because of his 2 Super Bowls, 6-time Pro Bowls, and, being 5th in touchdowns is pretty cool. That one is incomplete. Looking for Claypool on 1st and 10, swat away by Tre'Davious Ward. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Steelers. There's Claypool. Yeah, that's just a good swat by Ward. Second and 10 coming up. They'll substitute Claypool out. They'll bring Smith-Schuster into the bottom. Got Freiermuth in motion. I'm trying to see on the bottom of the screen if that's... Oh, no, it's Johnson. I was about to say, I don't know if it was Johnson or Smith-Schuster. It was Johnson. Harris will pick up 8. 3rd and 2. Well, there you go. Pittsburgh scored on defense. Kansas City scores on offense. Steelers got to score some points on offense here to stay with them. I think this game will be pretty close. I think the final score of this game will probably end up being like 20-17 or something. Kansas City maybe kicks a game-winning field goal as time expires. Who knows? But no, so I got to mention this game is further proof that Ben Rothensberger just shouldn't be back next year. If he doesn't want to retire, that's okay. But the Steelers got to keep him around as a backup or just cut ties with him. I mean, just cannot be starting games anymore. This is incomplete by Deontay Johnson. I mean, Johnson should have caught that pass. It's just a short curl route. It bounced off his hands. I know it's cold, but you play in Pittsburgh. It's not like you play in Arizona or LA or anything like that where you usually play in warm weather. You're usually playing cold weather. Well-placed football by Rothensberger. And I'll tell you one thing. If Gay didn't trip up, that would have been a pick. So Harvin, 6 punt, matching the number on his jersey. This is incredible. 6 punts in the first half by Pittsburgh, and it's fair caught at the 26. My number 21 of Kansas City there. Why am I blanking on his name? Because it's Mike Hughes. Former Viking corner Mike Hughes. 2018 or 19. Draft. I think 18. But it could very well be 19. I don't remember. But 20,000 NFL players, all right. Got me some slack if I forget about one or two whenever year they were drafted. Oh, when was he drafted? It's annoying me because I know. Final guess is 2019. Oh, it's 2018. Okay. Well, okay. I was right the first time. Always go with your first answer. That's what teachers always tell me on tests. Like, stick with your first answer. I'm like, okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting sent cowboy memes. Yeah, I love the Cowboys losing. All right. Also, I would like to mention Jimmy Garoppolo has more playoff wins than the Cowboys does in the last 20 years. I just figured I would mention they both came into the day entering at 3 playoff wins, and Garoppolo won today. How about that? Garoppolo now has more playoff wins than the entire Cowboys franchise since their Super Bowl 30 victory. Funny. Incomplete by Mahomes, 2nd and 10 coming up. Take a look at the TJ Watt highlights. As you'd expect, again, I got the tip that resulted in the pick by Devin Bush. And then Cameron Hayward able to punch the ball out of Darrell Williams' hands that landed in TJ Watt's for the touchdown. And I made it 7-0 Pittsburgh, and now 7-7. After the Steelers go 3 and out, 6 punt by Presley Harvin. Mahomes is out again, and he guns it down the middle. Here's Kelsey, hard to bring down. Travis Kelce past midfield, and he's brought out of bounds by Hayden at the 41. I mean, this is a quick little throw by Mahomes that should have been about 8 or 9 yards, and should have only caught like max 12, but you're going to let Mahomes run away from Sutton, and then he turns the Jets past midfield, delivers a small stiff arm. Able to run away from Spillman there. So ball now placed at the 42. Or actually, no, not even. The 44. Handoff goes McKinnon up the middle to the 28. Now Kansas City's offense woke up. One turnover and their switch just clicked on. That was a nice run up the middle by McKinnon. And we got a first down coming up. Too evil to hope. How's it going, my man? It's been a while. But, we're back to broadcasting now. Fortunately, I tested positive for COVID, so I had to miss Week 18 commentary. But I've been back for the past few days now. Did the Bruins game the other night. Did that god-awful Bills-Patriots game last night. And, this game's looking to be pretty good. Kansas City now in the red zone as McKinnon gets another first down in a gain of 14. Take it to the left side, rip off a couple of tacklers, and Jerick McKinnon, he's having himself a first half. Well, here we go. Playoffs are where legends are made. You want to redeem your career. You want another contract with the Chiefs after this year. This is what you do. Bounce out to the right side and get 14. He's got 6 carries for 40 yards and the receiving touchdown along with 3 other catches. Tyreek Hill off the screen. Out of bounds at the 15. How about that last game? San Francisco hanging on to defeat the Cowboys 23-17. Dak running with 10 seconds left. He slides. He slid too late. That was the issue. If he slid about 2 seconds quicker than he did, he would have got the spike off. That's the moral of that. But I'm very happy to see the Cowboys losing the playoffs. I will not sugarcoat. As here's Blake Bell getting the catch out to the 12. And for the record, whoever loses tonight, I'll be pretty happy about as well. That's the 2-minute warning. I mean, if Kansas City wins, great. We will at least get a new AFC team in the Super Bowl. If the Steelers lose, great. I don't have to see Ben Rothensberger retire as a champion. It works for me either way. But yeah. Hey, listen, I'm a Jaguar fan, all right? If the Chiefs or Steelers have to play the Titans, I'm unfortunately rooting for them. There you go. Is Kellen Moore now suspect as new head coach at the end of that game? Well, I think that's interesting. First and foremost, I completely agree. Cowboys should dump Mike McCarthy. They should have never hired him in the first place. I thought that was stupid. The Cowboys could promote Dan Quinn as their head coach, but considering his time in Atlanta, I just don't see how he wouldn't want to be a defensive coordinator, either with the Cowboys or elsewhere. So then you're stuck with Kellen Moore. Well, here's the issue with that. The issue is he's already interviewed with 3 teams who need a head coach. Texans, Jaguars, and I want to say the other one was the Giants. He's interviewed already with 3 teams who need a head coach. And if he feels he's ready to take the head coaching opportunity, he's going to take one of those jobs. I think if Dallas does fire McCarthy and Moore somehow stays in Dallas, yes, I do think he will be the head coach for next year. Why would he want to leave his role in Dallas and go elsewhere? That don't really make sense. And to be completely honest, I think Kellen Moore could be a good head coach. Of course, former quarterback, left-handed quarterback. Forget about that. He was a left-handed quarterback. He played on the Lions and the Cowboys. And again, with that relationship with the Cowboys, maybe he goes to the Lions as an offensive coordinator. That is a possibility now that they fired Anthony Lynn. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I don't know. I think Kellen Moore could definitely be one of the Cowboys' top candidates just to stay, get a little promotion, get a little pay raise. All I know is that you just gotta get rid of McCarthy. I mean, we saw it with the Packers. The fact he only won 1 Super Bowl in Green Bay is embarrassing. Packers should have been on a dynasty. Ridiculous. All right, we head out of 2-minute warning. As always, no coaches' challenges in the 2-minute warning after the second and fourth quarters. We got third down 7. McKinnon split to the left. Mahomes will pump fake. End zone shot. Reeled in. Pringle. Touchdown, Kansas City. First play of the 2-minute warning, and Mahomes wastes no time. His second touchdown pass of the quarter. Byron Pringle reels it in, outrunning Joe Hayden. Wait a minute. Flag down. Flag down. I don't think this is going to count. And now the referee goes to explain to Andy Reid. It looked like a clean touchdown. Now Mahomes is celebrating. Personal foul, roughing the passer against Pittsburgh. It's going to count. Byron Pringle on the touchdown. 13-7 Kansas City with the extra point waiting. Let's take a look here again on the replay. Pringle one-on-one against Hayden. Cuts to the left. Makes a nice back shoulder catch. Touchdown, Kansas City after trailing 7-zip. Now I got 13 unanswered. What a strike by Mahomes, and what a way to respond. Good snap, good hold. Buckner nails the extra point. It's 14-7. All right, there you go. But, well, yeah. There you go. Steelers offense gonna... Are we going to see the 7th Steeler punt of the first half? I think so. I think Presley Harvin's about to set the record for most punts in a playoff game. He's en route to doing so. Really, he is, though. Don't laugh. All right, well, very short commercial break. Take a look at the Kansas City sky. Take a look at that roughing the passer. They're going to call Alex Highsmith for roughing the passer there. He's able to get past the left tackle. He just drilled Mahomes after that ball was thrown. All right, so they take the penalty. They'll kick it off from midfield. This will be returned a yard deep in the end zone. Ray McLeod will get hit at the 14. I have no idea why he didn't just take the touchback. He would have literally had at the 25. But that's neither here nor there. Mahomes, 98.3 rating. Rothensberger, 42.4. 4 for 12 for 19 yards is Ben Rothensberger. And somehow, some way, that is still a better passer rating than what Mac Jones had. Same exact point at this game. Oh my goodness. I mean, Jones' completion percentage was 34.7, I believe, late second quarter. Mac Jones had a performance to remember for the worst. Inside handoff to Harris, a delayed handoff, and that backfired horrifically. They get nothing. Both teams still have all 3 timeouts, so really, if Pittsburgh runs another play quickly here and they don't get anything, Kansas City should call timeout and try to get the ball back and get the 2-possession lead heading into halftime. Well, here's the 2nd and 10. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Rothensberger in shotgun with Harris to the left. Rothensberger snaps, fires, and Freiermuth hit out of bounds at the 19. 3rd down. Want to say 7, roughly? 3rd and 5, okay. Third and 5 here for Pittsburgh. Harris now standing to the left of Roethlisberger. Steps back. Chucks it up down the right side. Nearly picked by Ward. One-on-one fight with Claypool, and Claypool's hurt. Claypool is holding his right hand on the sideline as, take a look again on the replay. I mean, this is good, tight, man-to-man coverage. Ward was able to read that play perfectly and almost get the interception. But yeah, Claypool fell on his right arm there. Looks like he's all right, but we'll keep an eye on that as this game progresses. This punt will land for Tyreek Hill at the 28. So here's Presley's 7th punt of the first half, and Hill gets nothing on that return. Brought down at the 20. So Mahomes, 80 yards for a touchdown. He's basically got to go about 45-50 for a very long Harrison Buckner field goal attempt, which I feel like he could do. Harrison Buckner is a fantastic kicker. Miles Killebrew, the man who tackled Hill on the punt return. I could definitely get into Buckner field goal range here and get the 2-possession lead heading into halftime. I absolutely could. Looks like the Jazz and the Nuggets are now tied at 80, and the Warriors take a 68-64 lead over the Timberwolves. And tomorrow I'll be broadcasting first half of Cardinals-Rams. It will be the full game, but something tells me I'm having school Tuesday, so that won't be the case. Of course, tomorrow's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so no school tomorrow. So you will be getting the full game broadcast tonight. But again, tomorrow I am projected to get snow in my area, so maybe we'll luck out. We'll see. First and 10 for Kansas City, 52 seconds left in the first half. Mahomes pumps and throws in the dirt for Pringle. Second and 10 coming up. And yeah, Claypool just taking a seat on the bench now. There's quite a bit of Steeler fans here at Arrowhead. In fact, I know Steeler fans travel in bunches, but there is actually a little bit more Steeler fans than I expected. But again, I guess if this is Rothensberger's last game, you kind of want to – you have the money, you want to travel, you might as well go see it. Here's McKinnon, catch out of the backfield. He will get 15, or he's pushed out of bounds. Kilo Witherspoon. He was on the Seahawks during the preseason, but he got flipped to the Steelers for I think it was a 5th-round pick. So we'll see how that 5th-round pick goes out for Seattle. But yeah, Witherspoon. Play on San Francisco, then signed with Seattle, but then got traded to Pittsburgh. And he's done well for Pittsburgh as a slot corner. Here is first and 10 at the 34. Mahomes scrambles out to the right, throws on the run, pass caught, and he's hammered out of bounds by Minkah Fitzpatrick, but Robinson holds on for the first, and they are now in Buckner field goal range. Well, I was talking about, Kansas City can get 3. Well, they're thinking 7 now. They're on fire, and they still got all 3 timeouts. Look at this. TJ Watt, they double team. Mahomes able to get enough time, release the cannon. Robinson reels it in. Unreal catch down the sideline. Mahomes now $193 on the night. They're going to put Kelsey, shift him from right to left. Here's the snap. Mahomes going to avoid a sack. Oh, he can't. Sacked at the 49. That's going to knock him out of field goal range. They were just on the edge of range, and that sack will definitely take him out of it. It's Alex Highsmith, the sack. Kansas City will burn their first time out. Of course, Highsmith was penalized on the Pringle touchdown for roughing the passer, but this time you bring Watt one-on-one. The left tackle just falls down. Basically, Watt was the decoy, and Smith was able to come in from the backside and get the sack. So the ball will now be placed at the 49. They kind of got to get back to where they were originally, 2nd and 20. So I got to get to the 39 to kind of get back into Buckner range here. Both quarterbacks have now been sacked once. 2nd and 20. They'll place the ball at the 48. Hardman in motion. Split him from right to left. Here's the throw from Mahomes. He waits. He's going to avoid a sack this time. Fires. Is it caught by Bell at the 38? It is not. Bell is reacting like he caught it. Well, of course he would. Incompletes the call, 3rd and 20. I would review it. Is that oh no, clearly incomplete. It was going to be a catch, but knocking it out at the last second, 27 there for Pittsburgh. So that be an incompletion. 3rd and 20, man. And Mahomes almost got sacked again. They were ready to go for about a 3rd and 35 or something if Highsmith got his second sack. 27 for Pittsburgh. I'm trying to give the player credit for who broke it up, and I don't see him on my roster, unfortunately. Anyway, 3rd and 20. Getting ball placed at the 48. Mahomes step up. He's going to fire wide open. It's Kelsey, and that's a 52-yard touchdown. Wow. 39 seconds. You go 80 yards. You take the 2-possession lead. And you get the ball at the end of the half. Kansas City can start running away with it now. What a throw by Mahomes again on the run. Travis Kelce able to get behind the D. And he goes for the 48-yard touchdown. I apologize. Thought it was 52. It was 48. They were on the other 48. There you go. Buckner makes the extra point. (21-7). Oh, there you go. Kelsey got behind the D, and it was over. All right, well, 13 seconds left. Buckner to kick this one away. This one will land for a touchback. Will the Steelers try to score with 3 timeouts, or do they just take the knee? I mean, I'd love to say you go for the touchdown, but there's no way they go for the touchdown, which is unfortunate. When you're down by 14, you should go for something. Just chuck up a Hail Mary. If it's caught, call timeout, kick a field goal. Not do anything crazy. Chiefs, by the way, 300 yards in the first half, and that is with an abysmal first quarter. They just woke up in the second. Rothensberger does take the knee. Surprise, surprise. 21-7. Chiefs lead at the half. 7-0 off a fumble recovery, but we have McKinnon, Pringle, Kelsey, 21-7. Chiefs can make it 28-7 after the half, as they will receive the kickoff. Steelers may want to think about doing a Sean Payton in Super Bowl 44 and attempt an onside kick for the better. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'm probably not going to stay here the whole half, but I will stay for probably the majority of it. All right, the Jazz take a 91-88 lead over the Nuggets, and then Warriors and Timberwolves tied at 73. I've already talked about the Eagles beating, or the Buccaneers beating the Eagles. Here's what I will say, though, and I know this is probably the Jaguar fan in me, but really, how do you not bench Jalen Hurts after that interception heading into halftime? The Eagles, even though they were getting demolished by that point, the Eagles still had a chance to slightly come back. But when Hurts threw that pick, was it Jordan Whitehead? I don't remember who got the interception. That was multitasking something while listening to the game. But Hurts basically threw that interception right before halftime, and I knew right there Philadelphia was going to lose. I would have put in Minshew, really. And I know that's a Jaguar fan to be talking. You want to believe in your quarterback won. What I've learned is that the Eagles are very good, and the Eagles do have 3 mid-round picks. They'll probably even trade 1 or 2 of those for maybe a top pick next year. The Eagles are in such a good spot right now. The fact that they were able to finish as a wildcard team in a rebuilding year is incredible. Now, if they take a step back like the Dolphins, who knows? They may just be like the Dolphins last year. They may be good, but they start off sluggish and they miss the playoffs via tiebreakers. We don't know. But I do feel Philadelphia is not going to go down that trap. I feel like this loss for the Cowboys really showed Dallas really can't do anything in the playoffs. So I guess if you really win the division next year, if you're Philadelphia, you're in a good spot. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is the guy to lead you there. Again, it's only his second year. There's no reason to panic or anything. I give Jalen Hurts his respect. He did especially have a tremendous second half of the year. First half, he was kind of shaky, but second half, he definitely improved his gameplay a lot. I mean, to be fair, the Eagles were basically just like the Dolphins. They had a 5-6 game winning streak at one point. They were very good. I'm not saying Hurts is the guy. I'm not saying Minshew is the guy. But what I'm saying is this year was okay. Take what you got from here. However, next year, if the Eagles win 10, 11 games and they lose in the wild card game again, do you try to move on from Jalen Hurts, or what else do you try to improve? I feel like the Eagles' defense is ready to give out because Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, all those guys are veterans at this point. I don't really know what the Eagles can do defensively, I guess, other than try to beef up their secondary. I guess looking at that. Offense is fine. I mean, yeah, you got rid of Zach Ertz, but Dallas Goedert was going to be your tight end 1 anyway. We knew that the day they drafted him. Run game's fine. I think if you re-sign Boston Scott as a running back 2 or 3, it'd be pretty good. Let's take a look at the Buccaneers-Eagles highlights while we're at it. Tom Brady threw to Gronk for a touchdown. They made 24-0. They, of course, won 31-20 or 31-15. Deebo Samuel, a little right side handoff. He burst through the center and scored. San Francisco was up 23-7. Then up 23-10. Garoppolo, a little too confident in his throwing abilities, overthrowing 49ers receiver, landing in the arms of Anthony Brown. He took it down to the 28. Dak Prescott on 3rd and goal would then get the QB carry, rushed it in from 4 yards out, touchdown. All right, 1 possession game, 2nd and 1. Last play of the game, Dak Prescott, he's going to scramble. Slide down at the 24. He's going to spike it. He's got 5 seconds. He's got 4 seconds. Oh, no, the referee runs into him. 1, he spikes it, but the game is over. Again, the referee has to touch the ball before the snap can officially start and the play clock can begin to run. Seconds ticked off the clock. 49ers win. They pull off the first upset. Cowboys now 26 straight season without reaching the AFC Championship game. The last time they won the playoff game was when they beat the Seahawks at home in the Wildcard game in 2018. Ridiculous. Apparently, Ezekiel Elliott played with a partially torn PCL. But, yeah, I mean, come on. Then Elliott should have been playing if he wasn't full strength. They should give more snaps to Pollard. Oh, Cowboy fans were throwing trash at the refs and then throwing bottles at their players. That's very interesting. I feel like this was the game where the Cowboys won't come back from. I feel like this is the game that they officially killed the Cowboys. It may have been. Fan base was irate after this loss. If I was a San Francisco fan, I would be nervous about leaving the crowd. Like, I would be nervous. I'd just probably hide in the bathroom or something until, like, a bunch of Cowboys fans go out. I would not want to be a 49ers fan. That's what stinks about going to playoff games on the road. Oh my goodness. Again, I'm getting sent like 20 Cowboy memes. Very funny stuff. All right. Jazz, wow, now beating up the Nuggets pretty badly, 102-88, and the Timberwolves 89-81 over the Warriors. All right, well, those scores have changed again. We only had one NHL game on earlier. It was when Vancouver beat Washington 4-2. Oilers and Jets was supposed to be today, but I guess it got postponed. But yeah. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to head off in about a minute here. I want to sit here and bore you guys if I'm just going to basically ramble on about nothing here. And we have a golf tournament in progress. The Sony Open in Miami. It's the final round. Is this live? It is live. What time is it in Hawaii right now? It's like sunny out. 4:55 p.m. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have guessed it was near California. Wow, I guess kind of, sort of. Here we go. Birdie for the win. We have Heenley at minus 23. That's a good thing. I know that's a good thing. Heenley going for the win. Oh, my God. He missed it. How did he miss it? I don't know, but okay. He gets it on the next putt. Are you kidding me? How did he miss the first one? I would love to commentate golf. If I knew more about it, I would totally. Yeah. Well, that's what it is there. All right. Chiefs and Steelers. Oh, no, I was going to take a break. Oh, no. Don't come out of halftime. No, Chiefs and Steelers. Take a break for like 5 more minutes. That was the quickest halftime ever if we're already heading back to the second half. All right, next commercial break. I'll take a break then. That's no problem. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes, by the way, third game against Steelers. He now has 12 passing touchdowns to 1 pick. Pretty good. Rothensberger, 24 passing yards. That's tied for second fewest in the first half in any career start. Jerick McKinnon, honestly, kind of stealing the show here. 40 rushing yards, 58 receiving yards with a receiving touchdown. Offensive player of the game is going to McKinnon. Your defensive player of the game is going to Watt. But, yeah. All right. Boswell to kick off to Pringle. Chiefs getting the ball at the end of the half. Boswell boot this one away. That was a quick first half, I guess. I don't know. It felt kind of quick. Even though we're going the average pace of an NFL game right now. Here's Pringle up to 31. I mean, hour and 42 into the broadcast, 10 o'clock Eastern time. This game's probably not going to have actually for another 2 hours probably. Well, under. Like another hour and a half. Because let's be real. This game is definitely going to be out of reach, especially if Kansas City goes up by 3 possessions. Come on, I mean, it's weird. In the Wildcard game, this is kind of what you get. Half the games have been great. The other half have been blowouts. Here's McKinnon. He will get 12. Always shoved out of bounds. First down, Kansas City. First play of the half. Like, Bengals, Raiders, very good game. Came down to essentially the last play. Patriots, Bills was terrible. Buccaneers and Eagles was terrible. 49ers, Cowboys was great. This game started off very good. The first quarter was entertaining because it was a defensive slugfest, but now Kansas City learned how to play football again, and now they're beginning to run away with it. But then Rams and Cardinals is probably going to be a great game, so I don't know. Here's McKinnon. We'll pick up 2, but yeah, it appears with the 6 games, you're going to get 3 really good games, 3 really bad games. That's kind of how it works every year. You have 3 really good games, 3 really bad games in the wild card. Like last year, you had Bills and Colts was a good game. Buccaneers football team was a good game. The Rams Seahawks wasn't a bad game. It just wasn't really it wasn't a good one, but it wasn't a bad one. I'm trying to think of the other game. Steelers-Browns was awful because Cleveland literally scored 28 points in the first quarter. And I'm trying to think of the other games off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, Saints and Bears. That was a Nickelodeon game last year. That game stunk. Mahomes throws down the middle. Robinson, open field, down to the 25. First down, Chiefs. I'm trying to think of the last one. It was the 1 o'clock game. I have to think. Ravens-Titans. Oh, that game was okay. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. That game was just whatever. But, okay. But you get the point. Second year in the 6 wildcard games set up. 3 games have been good. 3 games have been bad. This is going to be the 3rd bad one. Unless Ben Rothensberger turns the clock back 10 years. And he throws for like 300 yards in the second half, which I don't see him doing. Mahomes going to elude a sack, and he's brought down, actually. At the 39, he was sacked. There is a flag. Montavious Adams got the sack for Pittsburgh, and we're going to get holding against Kansas City, so that sack's going to count. There you go. They call holding on to Wiley. Okay. So 2nd and 20, ball placed at the 37. A little screen to Kelsey. Kelsey will go to the 30, and he spins down to the 28, brought down by Hayward. It'll be 3rd down coming up. All right, let's take a look again here. Mahomes, good throw on the money. Robinson, nice pump fake, finds Pringle. Last throw of the first half. Bada bing, bada boom, finds Travis Kelsey, unmatched. Chemistry between Mahomes and Kelsey, I'll tell you that much. He's got 3 touchdowns, 278 yards. This is just typical Patrick Mahomes stuff in the playoffs. He's going to dump it over to McKinnon on 3rd and 12, and he's got the first, down to the 5. Tremendous blocking by Kansas City out in front. It's 1st and goal. And Kansas City honestly can put this away with a touchdown. Field goal, Pittsburgh's still in it. Touchdown, unless they get a touchdown and make it 2 possessions, I don't think Pittsburgh has a shot. McKinnon, though, great play. Now, just remember that Urinating Tree is live streaming this game. He's probably boiling hotter than a melting pot. Here's a handoff. McKinnon gets a yard, 2nd and goal. I don't feel like Aaron Angry would be mad about this game, though. I mean, last year, obviously, during that Browns-Steelers broadcast, he was, like, raging. But I don't think he'd be that upset this year. I think, honestly, if you're Steel fan, you can't get upset over this. You're 9-7-1, and you're going up against a team that's 12-5 and is damn near unstoppable in the playoffs the last 3 years. If anything, the Steelers should hold their heads high because they realize how good Najee Harris and their defense is going to be. You just got to move on from Rothensberger, acquire a quarterback, and you could potentially win 11 wins or something next year. Tyreek Hill off the play-action throw. Touchdown. Late signal. And the backflip from Hill. Kansas City scores opening drive of the second half. And it's a beat down. This is, well, I had to do it. I don't think Pittsburgh stands a chance anymore. Hill literally does a somersault in the end zone, and he does a somersault for a celebration. Is his shoulder down? I don't think it is. This should count. This is definitely going to count. Let's see. Oh, maybe not, actually. I still think it'll be 28-7 in due time. They're going to review it. So it's either touchdown or they got it at the 1. We'll find out after this commercial break. I actually think they're going to call that one back. I mean, it doesn't matter. Kansas State's probably going to score on the next play anyway, but we'll see. Teams who made it to the conference finals more recently than the Cowboys. You have the Raiders, the Jets, the Bears, the Giants, my beloved Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh, I miss that year, man. I miss that year. Eagles, yep. Patriots, Saints, Rams, Titans, Chiefs, 49ers, Bills, Packers, Bucks, yeah. Who was that team's name? Let's talk about Colts, Ravens, or the other, then Chargers. The Cowboys lose. The internet will not shut up about it for the next 24 to 48 hours. Like, that's why being a Jaguar fan is, like, fine, because, like, even if we, like, let's say, for example, the Jaguars make the playoffs next year and they get owned in the wild card round, like, no one's going to care. I'll care, but, you know, a lot of people won't. I'm hoping the Jaguars somehow go down the Bengals route and they finish, like, 11-6 next year. I don't think it's going to happen, but I mean, if Lawrence does have like a Joe Burrow type season did this year, I mean, maybe Jacksonville could squeak in. But Tennessee's defense weakens, and Indianapolis just, I guess, chokes in situations. Jacksonville may sneak into the playoffs. Well, the Hill touchdown got called back. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Up by 14, Kansas City. I mean, I would imagine they go for it on 4th and goal unless they get a penalty of some sort. I'd be really shocked if Kansas City did not go for it on 4th and goal at the 1, considering they're up by 2 possessions already. Well, yeah, they marked Hill down at the 1, 3rd and goal. They're going to put Hill on the sideline here. They got Kelsey in the game. It's definitely going to be a run. Got McKinnon as the tailback. They fake it. Mahomes is actually going to be a throw to the lineman. Touchdown, Kansas City. Play action to the lineman. It's the right guard, Nick Algetti. Touchdown. And it's a beat down. Now I can say it. Oh, my goodness. 9 plays, 68 yards, 4:47 off the clock. Now I can say it's a beat down. Unreal. Play action. Yeah. I did not Tony Romo that play. Let's say that much. I'm like, this is obviously a run. Play action. I'm like, really? Well, he threw to Algetti. Lyman touchdown. Extra points good by Buckner. There you go, 20-7 KC, lineman touchdown. That was at the what? 1:52, like 10 mark probably, roughly. 10:13 to go. It's a rout in this one. That's for show. That's for show. All right, here we go. I actually want to re-listen to my call on that one. Put Hill on the sideline here. Oh, we'll revisit that in a minute. Here is the kickoff. The return by McLeod will go out to the 29. All right, let's listen to this. Mahomes is actually going to be a throw to the lineman. Touchdown, Kansas City. Play action to the lineman. It's the right guard, Nick Olshetti. Touchdown. That was a good one. It's a beat down. I'm doing that. All right. That's like my trademark. If you don't know, Franny, if I got any new subscribers tonight, I have no idea. But that's why I usually say, like an NFL, if a game gets like 3 possessions, a hockey game, it's like a 3-goal lead. If a baseball game, it's like a 4 or 5 run lead. I'll be like, it's a beat down. As Harris catches it out of the backfield, he fumbles! No way! And Frank Clark's got it. The Chiefs have just dominated this game. The Steelers' offense is stuck in quicksand, and there's nothing they can do about it. Kansas City is having their way. First offensive snap of the second half for the Steelers is a fumble. Harris punched out by Gay. Frank Clark right there. Able to get it. No problem. Got to jump over Harris, but no problem. He gets the fumble. The slaughter continues. Two games I broadcast on Wildcard weekend, and they're both beatdowns. I would have done Cowboys 49ers, but I was busy during that time slot, so I unfortunately could not. And then Pittsburgh plays decent defense for the first quarter, but just giving up now. Here's McKinnon, lost 2. I mean, I'm not even going to say if you hold them to a field goal or whatever, you have a chance. Literally, if you're Pittsburgh, you need a turnover. And preferably, TJ Watt gets another fumble recovery for a touchdown or something, because that's the only way you're scoring. You are not scoring with this offense. By the way, it's Najee Harris's first career fumble. You're just mentioning that in the first quarter. Harris gone the second longest streak without allowing a fumble. There it is. And Mahomes going for the end zone, 2nd and 12. Hill just burns Cameron Sutton. 34-7. This is a skunking. And he's got the pom-poms. Tyreek Hill being his arrogant self as per usual. But he's got a reason to dance. 34-7. Bring in the backups. Look at this. Hill. I mean, why is Cameron Sutton on Tyreek Hill? That's a death sentence. Why would you do that? Official Jaguar Gator 9 is about to make a dumb decisions off of that. Here's a extra point. It's good by Buckner. 35-7. Goodness gracious. The beatdown ain't ending anytime soon, ladies and gents. Kansas City's already off to the next round. So we're getting Buffalo, Kansas City, Cincinnati, Tennessee. Those are some great matchups. That's 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes of real time. And if you count, basically, if you erase halftime, the Chiefs have scored 4 touchdowns in about 20 minutes. Real time. That's including Steeler drives. That's including commercial breaks. That's including stoppages and kickoffs and extra points and all that jazz. If you erase halftime, the Chiefs have scored 4 touchdowns in about an 18-minute span. 4. And again, that's including commercial breaks. including whatever the heck the Steelers' offense is doing. That's including kickoffs and everything. Ridiculous. And timeouts. We knew Pittsburgh shouldn't have been here. Baltimore shouldn't have been here. Indianapolis shouldn't have been here. Miami shouldn't have been here. It didn't matter. Kansas City's not losing in the wildcard round. We all knew this. Now they're up 35-7. Hopefully we can quicken the game along now. Well, remember when I said Rothensberger may not lose 62-7? Well, he may lose 55-7 instead. He's getting the Dan Marino treatment, ladies and gentlemen. I really can't say it's time Rothensberger retires. It really is. I mean, I don't like Ben Rothensberger the person, but I respect Ben Rothensberger the player. Teams with 3 consecutive Super Bowl appearances, the Dolphins from 1971 to 73. Of course, they won 2 of the 3. And those, the Bills 90 to 93. They actually made it again in 94. Didn't win any of those. Patriots 2016 to 2018 went 2-1. In that regard, Chiefs trying to join the 4th. Respect the past, embrace the future. That's a good sign. I'm not saying this is necessarily a passing of the torch game, but I guess in a way this is kind of a passing the torch game. Roethlisberger retires. Mahomes goes back to his old self and shows why he's the best quarterback in the league behind maybe Aaron Rodgers. 857 touchback. Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth are going to start reading the newspaper, and it will be more entertaining than this. I might start reading some newspapers, and it'll be more entertaining than the rest of this game. I mean, Pittsburgh's defense did so good. You just knew Kansas City's offense was going to erupt at one point, but that's not the point. The point is the Steelers' defense played such a good first quarter and such an amazing first half of the second quarter. They're giving up because their offense can't score. That's the reason. Harris lost 2. You know, Kansas City blew them out in the same stadium 3 weeks ago. It's happening again. And I'm not saying you bench Roethlisberger, you put in Rudolph or Dwayne Haskins or whatever. I mean, honestly, you should. I mean, what's the point of keeping Roethlisberger out here? You're going to lose. You might as well try to spark your offense up. Maybe get more than 30 passing yards out of your quarterback. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. You got your future Hall of Fame quarterback just getting mugged out here. Kansas City burns a timeout for Lord knows why. We're up by 28. You really calling timeouts? Just take the penalty. Make the game go along quicker. Kansas City, though. It's going to be what? They haven't lost a home playoff game since the 2018 AFC Championship game when the Patriots beat the Chiefs in overtime. So that's 1 Texans, 2 Titans, 3 would be Browns, 4 Bills. Chiefs with the win here. This will be their 5th straight home playoff win. Roethlisberger throws, passes complete to the 40. And for Roethlisberger, this will be, let's see here, I gotta use my brain here. This is going to be, he lost on the road in 2016 and 2015, Broncos and Patriots respectively. His 2, when was the last time Roethlisberger won a playoff game on the road? 2015 Bengals. So this will be Roethlisberger's 3rd straight playoff road loss. 4th straight loss in general because the Jaguars in 2018. 45-42 Jaguars won that one. Harris will get hard. I mean, I'll definitely be enjoying doing a throwback commentary of that one instead of this one. I knew this game was going to be a blowout. I was on the fence of commentating this game because I knew this was going to happen. Like, I knew Kansas City was going to win. The game was going to be boring. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I want to do it. Again, unfortunately, I couldn't do 49ers Cowboys, but this was the last Sunday I'm going to be really busy in the afternoon for a while as Juju Smith-Schuster makes the catch at the 45. So, yeah, so next week, Sunday, again, the 6:40 game, I think, no matter what, because I think my family's planning something in the afternoon that day. But, yeah, I'll definitely get one of the two Saturday games. I'm just trying to think. I'm probably going to do the earlier Saturday game because me personally, I just like broadcasting in the afternoon more than at night. That's just me personally. But 3rd and 4. See what Rothensberger does here. Tosses it over to Freiermuth. Whoa! A gain of 6. First down Steelers. Oh, I don't got my terrible towel with me. I have this ginormous blanket. Woo! The offense. It woke up. I know. You got to get fake excited in these types of games. Now it's like, okay, whatever. The game's over. Enough being serious. You can get a little loosey-goosey in your commentary. Here's the snap. Rothensberger dumps it over. That is Claypool again down to the 42. I think that's going to be about 7 on that one. 6, 7. My cat's meowing. Maybe he'll make a cameo. As Claypool picked up 5. He's 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Steelers. Snap and shotgun. Balaj in his playoff debut gets a yard. Hitchens along with Alex Okafor get the tackle. Okafor used to play on the Dolphins and Saints. Down and 3 coming up. So Balaj gets 2. Unfortunately for Balaj, he's going to have to say this god-awful game was his first career playoff game. A lot of these guys are playing their first career game. I'll actually take that back. They did win last year. He did make it last year with the Browns. Oh, that's right. So Roethlisberger's lost 5 straight games. I kind of forgot they played last year, and I was going over Roethlisberger's playoff losses. Smith-Schuster gets 6 first down. So last year, missed in 2019, 2018. 2017, they lost to the Patriots. 26. Yeah, so they've lost 4 straight playoff games heading into today. They've lost. Oh, no, they haven't. My brain's all over the place. 3 straight road playoff losses. But tonight will only be their 3rd loss in a row in the playoffs. James Washington. Nice catch. Okay. I got to figure it out finally. Good catch. First down. James Washington. That was the first time I even called James Washington's name all broadcast. I literally forgot he was on the Steelers. Wide receiver 4. Yeah, wide receiver 4 action now. Great. Pretty soon I'll be calling Josh Gordon's name for Kansas City. Rothensberger, 85 yards. I mean, at least now he's passing the ball, but what does it matter? This is garbage time. Rothensberger zips it. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson! And I'm only getting excited for this touchdown in case if it's Rothensberger's last. 10 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes off the clock. That's what you got to do. If it's Rothensberger's last touchdown, I got to get a little excited. One-on-one coverage against Hughes. They cut possession to 3. They get a pick 6 or something. It's only a 2-possession game. I'm not saying this is over. Technically, I am. If this was Tom Brady, I would say this game ain't over. If it's any other quarterback, it's over. Extra points good by Boswell. 35-14, though. All right. So they make it 21 points. And that's what you got to do if you're Pittsburgh. You got to crawl away at the lead. We'll see if we got an amazing comeback. Or not comeback, but, Dallas came back and made a game against the 49ers. I guess that's what we can hope the Steelers will do. MVP went to Dak. Dak Prescott won the MVP. That's crazy. Oh, that 49ers player got slimed after the game. That's funny. Well, Instagram's just having their way with the Chiefs. That's incredible. You get the 49ers players getting slimed on Nickelodeon. All right, we're heading that commercial break now. Pick off by Boswell. They don't go surprise onside touchback. I mean, yes, with a Kansas City stop and if Pittsburgh somehow scores another touchdown, it's a 2-possession game. By that point, it'll be around the fourth quarter. So I guess Pittsburgh can come back. But again, they gotta really stop the Chiefs' offense. I mean, they did in the first quarter. It's just they gotta do it now, and they're firing on all cylinders. That's what's tough. They got Hardman in motion. Handoff goes. Gore shows stiff arm, and he goes absolutely nowhere. He's brought down at the 17-yard line by Tuska. And it will be second down coming up. .340 counting to go third quarter. Going to keep Gore in at running back. They keep him to the left. Mahomes takes a snap. Guns it. Caught. Kelsey to the 27. Brought down by Edmonds. It's third down. Well, here we go. Here's potentially Pittsburgh's stop on D. Kelsey's stats heading into this drive. 5 catches for 108. And that touchdown before halftime. Let's take a look again. There's a little quick out route. Kelsey get the catch in the flat. Down to the 27. Yeah, smart play. Get some yardage back after the lost run. Third down, 8. Put Kelsey in motion. Kelsey will run the route. Pass is caught by Pringle. First down. Oh, where's the flag there? Joe Hayden leveled Byron Pringle out of bounds. Need 8, got a 14. First down, Chiefs. He'd have rocked him out of bounds. Most consecutive postseason games with 100 receiving yards. Larry Fitzgerald had 4 in all of the Cardinals' 2008 games. Antonio Brown had 4 between 2014 to 2016. Kelsey between last year and this year got 4. He had over 100 yards in the Super Bowl. I would have never guessed. Little screen. Pringle hit hard by Hayden. A gain of 3. It's down to the final 2 minutes of the third, so it does look like this third quarter is going to end pretty quickly. Good. I want this game to end before 11:30 if Pittsburgh isn't going to try. You could beat the 3-hour mark, that would be cool, but I don't think it'll be close. Yeah, it really depends on if Pittsburgh makes this a game. I mean, they can make it a game with a stop and a touchdown on their next offensive drive. But if Kansas City scores here or Pittsburgh doesn't score on their next offensive drive, I think they're simply not going to have enough time to come back. 2nd and 7. Mahomes is going to elude the sack, fires to Hardman, and this is what I'm talking about. Hardman with breakaway speed. He's tripped up at the 15. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Pittsburgh literally needs a stop on defense to stay in this football game, and they just can't do it. They just can't do it. Mecole Hardman having himself a day. Fantastic return, man. Remember, Kansas City didn't. If they didn't throw that interception after that 50-yard return by Hardman, this game would be even more out of reach. Kansas City would be going for 49 instead of 42 right now. Almost, by the way, over 400 yards, 402 to be exact. Snap, inside handoff, Gore, up the middle to the 9. Making it 2nd down and 4. As Chiefs can let the quarter run out. They probably will run one more play, though. 28 seconds left on both the game clock and the play clock. Excuse me for the yawn. Oh, yeah. Hopefully I don't start yawning. All right, here we go. I'll keep McKinnon on the sideline. They got Gore in there and shotgun. I mean, yeah, why use your starters at this point? Mahomes, he's gonna run, he's gonna slide. Down at the 4, 1st down, Kansas City. I mean, really, why play your stars at this point? Like, I rest up McKinnon, I rest up Hill, and I would probably rest up Hardman as well, or Pringle. I'd start resting up Kelsey, start resting up Chris Jones, Tyrann Mathieu, Melvin Gordon, Anthony Hitchens. I mean, really, if you score a touchdown here and Pittsburgh doesn't score again, I mean, why wouldn't you want to put in Chad Henne? Like, what's the point of keeping Mahomes out there? It's kind of like what Buffalo did. It's like, well, what was the point of keeping Josh Allen out there? To be fair, Josh Allen had himself like the greatest quarterback performance I've seen in about a half decade, but that's neither here nor there. Mahomes is right out there. It sucks Mahomes threw that interception because he'd be basically tied with Josh Allen for like best performance of the week. I don't think they give out offensive and defensive player of the week during the playoffs, unfortunately, which they totally should, but that is neither here nor there. Who won the special teams player of the week? Maybe Hardman, maybe Evan McPherson, Tyler Bass, because he may. Oh, actually, no, Tyler Bass would not. No. Bills would have scored 49, but Bass missed 2 extra points. Didn't matter. I don't think I had anything to detain you guys with. So I was going to take a break at the end of halftime. I should have taken a break this commercial, but I'll probably just. I mean, Kansas City will score a touchdown. We'll get another one, so I'll probably take a break then. And tomorrow's broadcast will be first half of Rams and Cardinals. Not going to want to miss that one. And both NBA games are officially over. The Jazz beat the Nuggets 125-102, and the Timberwolves beat the Warriors 119-99. 3rd and inches. No first down. Fullback dive. Michael Burton gets the first, and he's down to the 2. And now the touchdown to officially shut the door on the Steelers' fingers. Michael Burton, former Saint, actually delivered a stiff arm right there to Joe Schobert. Joe Schobert, former Brown and Jaguar. I don't know why the Jaguars traded him, but that's neither here nor there. Oh, weird formation. Are we getting a direct snap to Kelsey? We are. They fake it. Kelsey throws, and Byron Pringle's got his second. I got a little fancy, why don't you? You can. Chiefs going deep in the playbook. Kelsey's thrown his first career playoff touchdown. Pringle's second, 41-14. I'm trying to think of something clever to say. And the Steelers have been bombshelled. I don't know, something like that. I'm trying to come up with something clever to say, but it ain't working. Here's Buckner, makes it 42-14. There you go. I'm not going to find the timestamp for that. I could care less. Kelsey's caught and through. Maybe they'll keep Kelsey in to run for a touchdown. No, I doubt it. Well, Henny's coming in. I can assure you Chad Henny's coming in. He should come in, really. I mean, what's the point of not bringing him in, really? Oh, there is live horse racing on right now. No, I'm kidding. All right, well, here's the kickoff from Buckner. 42-14. Again, I think even if Pittsburgh scores, this one is over. I might even end the broadcast at the 2-minute warning or something. It just depending on how tired I am and depending on if the team's going to score or not. Because I'm not willing to sit through the rest of this garbage. I already know Pittsburgh's going to, lose. Probably dedicate the final few minutes to Rothensberger and reflect on his great career and stuff like that, because Well, you went out like Dan Marino. You made the playoffs, but you got your butt whipped. In a road playoff game you were projected to get destroyed in. You got destroyed in said game. Now you're going to retire, make the Hall of Fame. And to be fair, I don't think people are going to remember Ben Rothensberger. I literally don't think this game or this year really even affected his legacy, like, at all. I truly don't. I feel like Rothensberger's legacy was, like, set in stone back in, like, 2018. But it doesn't, it makes him look good staying in the league a little longer, playing through injuries and whatnot. Smith-Schuster with the catch, playing with Juju Smith-Schuster and Chase Claypool. I mean, that's a award in itself, right? It's to a crybabies. They're down 5. They're down 5, and Rothensberger will dump it over to Claypool. Sorensen, along with Ward down him. It'll be 4th and 2. Obviously, Pittsburgh's going to go for it. I mean, there's no reason for them not to. Mike Tomlin's in a weird spot. He's going to have to find a QB that can replace Roethlisberger again. I mean, if the Steelers made the playoffs this year with Roethlisberger, they can definitely make it with an even better quarterback. But is Tomlin the coach to lead them to another ring? I don't know. I mean, you don't want to fire him because he's going to be tough to replace. At the same time, I don't know if he can really wing you anything either. Here's Benny Snell on his first carry, and he gets out to the 42, brought down by Daniel Sorensen. Sorensen, man, he had such an abysmal regular season. He had a decent game. He's got a few tackles tonight. Oh, yeah, Mason Rudolph is wandering around on the sideline. I mean, you don't want to pull Roethlisberger in his last game. You just don't. Like, it looks disrespectful, but, like, at the same time, why not put in Rudolph? Roethlisberger will throw and complete for James Washington. I know he got flagged. They're probably going to call pass interference. Roethlisberger holding on to his leg. Oh, boy. Shaking it off a little bit here. I'm going to call holding on Moore Jr., the rookie. That'll actually back up Pittsburgh. Well, yeah, exactly. If that ankle is bothering Roethlisberger, you don't want to let him play through this. In shotgun, Roethlisberger, 1st and 20. Throw, overthrow, out of bounds. Ward the closest to it. It's 2nd and 20. Most passing yards in NFL postseason history. Tom Brady has the most, over 12,000. I'm sure that's including today's statistics against Philly. Peyton Manning, 7,339. Roethlisberger, 3rd with 5,860 career playoff passing yards. They'll probably tack on an extra 40 or 50 or so, maybe, at the end of today. Oh, well, maybe not. Picked off L'Jarius Sneed. Flag down, but L'Jarius Sneed comes away with the interception. Well, I mean, I didn't do an announcer jinx all night, so might as well do one now. Saying Roethlisberger's going to pass for about 40, 50 more yards, but then throw a pick. We got rough the passer against Kansas City, though. I don't even think this interception's going to count. Rough the passer against Okafor. Snead literally threw the ball like 7 rows into the crowd. Let's see. Okafor ripped past him. Oh, yeah, he hit Roethlisberger in the ankles. You can't do that. So versus 10 Steelers. So the pick is nullified. Oh, thought L'Jarius Sneed was going to get his first career pick in the playoffs. Well, not the case. Snell. In shotgun is Rothensberger. Inside handoff, Snell. Takes it to the right, and he is brought down at the 46-yard line. Pittsburgh will do the world a favor and start running out this clock. Second down and 3. Staying back in midfield. Rothensberger dumps it over to the right. Smith-Schuster. He 3 got 7 first down Steelers. Smith-Schuster today, 5 catches for 26 yards. I mean, came back for basically a torn ACL just to get 5 catches for 26 yards and lose in embarrassing fashion. That's unfortunate for Juju, but you gotta give him credit. You gotta give Roethlisberger credit. They're playing through injuries. They are not getting pulled. Freiermuth gets 9. Now under 10 to go. Steelers probably going to take this down to around the 8-minute mark. Whether they score or not, they're probably going to take it down to somewhere in the 8-minute mark, and then Kansas City's going to get the ball, and they're going to probably run it down their throats. That's unfortunate, though. 3 of the last 4 games have been beatdowns. I mean, Cowboys 49ers was good and Bengals Raiders was good, but Patriots Bills, Bucks Eagles, and now Chiefs Steelers, they could have been better. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to pop and dropped pick. So Walton almost came away with it. So pump fake, he tried to throw and dropped interception. Pump, throw, and out of the hands. That was a good attempt. Defensive lineman's not making that pick. If that was a cornerback, I'd be ripping him to shreds. But defensive tackles and linemen, if they drop interceptions, I won't give them grief. Ball placed at the 30. Inside handoff, Harris. He'll pick up 3 and a first down for the Steelers. Well, keep the clock running. They're going to bring it under 9 minutes. There we go. Score with like 5 minutes left, and the Chiefs can just kneel out the clock at that point. 10 plays, 47 yards, over 5 minutes to drive. I guess now I will get excited whenever the Steelers score, just in case it is Roethlisberger's last touchdown. Here's a toss for Johnson, swatted away by Ward. 2nd and 10. Say, well, if Roethlisberger's last touchdown happened while I was explaining what I was going to do if Roethlisberger threw a touchdown. That would have been something. Second and 10, 8:45 to go, fourth quarter. Rothensberger will toss it over the middle. Ray McLeod with a nice juke on Sorensen, brought down by Bolton. It'll be 3rd and 3. There you go, Ray. Get 8 yards on that one. I'm pretty sure it's Ray McLeod's playoff debut. If not, second game. Oh, yeah, I was on the Steelers last year. Probably is his second game. Roethlisberger, low snap. Tosses one up for the end zone and out of the hands of Claypool. He was on the coverage, 4th and 2. Steelers going to go for it. You look again to your Claypool. Freaking man against Hughes. Tried to jump up, but he couldn't grab it. There we go, 4th and 2. Rothensberger will take the snap in shotgun formation. Quick throw. Johnson gets 5 in the first. Or under 8 minutes. Steelers keep on chewing off the clock. This game should end. Well, it's not going to end before 11, but it is going to end before the 3-hour mark of the broadcast, which I guess is good. Johnson, just good little catch off the short slant. And shotgun. Harris. Or actually, Snell, the running back. Rothensberger's going to throw. And not a bad catch at all by James Washington. Will that be the last passing touchdown in Ben Roethlisberger's career? 15 plays, 75 yards over 6.5 minutes. And a very nice play. James Washington over Hughes there. Nice catch. Nice move. Good concentration for the football. Will that be his last pass is the question. Do you pull Rothensberger? Do you make Rothensberger's last throw a touchdown? Maybe. 42-21, just, yeah. Touchdown means nothing unless they go for an onside kick. And even if they get the onside kick and score a touchdown, they're still down 3 possession. Well, 2 at that point. But it's still a 3-possession game. They need onside kicks or a pick six or anything. Only they scored a little bit in the first half. Other than that Watt return touchdown, they would be in a good spot. Pittsburgh had like 35. This game would be far from over, but it's the issue. They couldn't score offensively. Yeah, a bunch of NHL games on tomorrow. I'll quickly read the schedule. Well, I got nothing else to talk about during the break. Red Wings and Sabres tomorrow at 1. Wild Avalanche at 3. Excuse me. Kings and Sharks at 4. Same thing with Canadiens, Coyotes. Blackhawks, Kraken at 5. Islanders, Flyers tomorrow at 7:30. Predators, Blues at 8. And Penguins, Golden Knights at 10. Those are some good matchups right there. I'm looking up at broadcast next Friday. What would you guys think about a potential NCAA broadcast between Northeastern and UMass for men's hockey? I don't know. I want to give broadcasting a shot. College stuff. I mean, I commentated a few college games. Not a whole lot for football. I was going to do Georgia and Alabama, but I was still not really feeling good that day, so I elected not to. I mean, it wouldn't really matter. The first half of that game was kind of boring anyway. It was when the second half heated up, and obviously I wouldn't have been on the call for it, so it is what it is. NFL onside kick recovery percentage, 16% this season, and recovering it is Robinson at midfield. So there you go. 7:36 to go. Chiefs can start to kill off the clock. Oh, yeah, bring Mahomes back out. That's interesting. We're right back to commercial break. We are. And that's how you lose viewers. just throwing in a million commercial breaks in a blowout. But all right, I'm going to step aside for a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Chiefs up by 4 possessions. Second down coming up. Hardman just got the catch for Kansas City there. Mahomes staying in the game as we got 7 minutes remaining. Just going over a couple of things that regarding NFL postseason history. Travis Kelce has joined Rob Gronkowski as the only tight ends in postseason history with 1,000 receiving yards, and Ben Rothensberger has passed both Brett Favre and Joe Montana, moving into third all-time in playoff passing yards. 2nd and 4, McKinnon will get the first, and wow, he got 10. Right bounds by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Oh, Minkah Fitzpatrick's been doing his trash talking. Kansas City with a nice run. Clock continuing to run. In 81 rushing yards. Hartman put in motion. Here's Mahomes, inside handoff, McKinnon. Rips off one tackler, Edmonds, but is brought down immediately afterwards. Here's Wormley. Now under 6 to go, it's second down. You can't say you can really kill this clock down to about the 3-minute mark, and 45-21. Will that be a playoff Gami? I don't think that'll be scoring Gami, but that might be playoff Gami. I cannot recall last time the final score of a playoff game was 45-21. I mean, I can't recall last time the score for any game was 45-21, but it probably was a score before. Here's Hardman slipping off some tackles and making it third down about 8. I guess we'll actually check the Scoregami Twitter while we're here. So Pittsburgh. So at the end of the third quarter, the most likely score Agami was 56-24. That had a 1.94% chance of happening. Yeah, that's not happening. Here's a 3rd down and 9. Pumps Mahomes is sacked by TJ Watt. Well, I guess there you go. TJ Watt gets the all-time sack record in a season. If you count playoffs, I guess it counts. You got the record. That's something Pittsburgh can go home happy about. Including playoffs, TJ Watt just set the all-time sack leader. But yeah, no, it really doesn't matter. Stats are brand new in the postseason. The regular season's washed away. The Steelers were trying to pretend that their regular season was washed away, and looks like we're going to get Townsend punt here. Are the Steelers really bringing Rothensberger out here? Are you kidding? That was the perfect send-off. Touchdown to James Washington, of all people, but a touchdown. That was how Roethlisberger's career should have ended. No way they're bringing Roethlisberger back out. What if he throws an interception? McLeod rips off one tackle. He's down at the 19. What if Roethlisberger throws an interception here? He's coming back out. Come on. His last career throw was a touchdown, and they ruined it. Unless they're just going to run the entire drive, which that would be kind of stupid. Sorry, but due to your support, the Chiefs continually fighting the end zone. We have to run out touchdown fireworks. Please direct all your complaints to your nearest fans' first booth. Chiefs ran out of touchdown fireworks. All right. Yeah, this is literally the only game on right now. Again, it's either right now. If you're a sports gamer, if you're a huge sports fan, you're either watching the ending of this game, you're just flipping through the channels, you're watching ESPN with Scott Van Pelt. I would not watch ESPN with Scott Van Pelt, or you're watching the quarters horse racing. Or 24 to go. We can commercial break. Here's a little run. Snell will pick up 9. 2nd and 1. Second and 1 for Tomlin. Now under 4 minutes to go. Hopefully, you have one more commercial break and this is a 2-minute warning, but can't believe it. Rothensberger's last throw was a touchdown, and he's throwing here. We'll dump off to Snell, and he will pick up 4, brought down by Dimitri Watts. Are you kidding me? Like, that was literally it. Rothensberger's last career throw was a touchdown, and they ruined it because they brought him out another drive for no reason. First and 10. Rothensberger's going to throw. That one was nearly picked off by Snead. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Rothensberger fell to the deck after that one. Good pressure there from Chris Jones. So good pressure by number 51 there for the Chiefs. As Mike Dana. 2nd and 10 for the Steelers. Yeah, they ruined it. Unreal. He's thrown a completion to Snell and an incompletion. Ridiculous. Low snap, throw, caught. That is 81. Well, I guess you can pad your stats. I mean, at this point, who cares about the ceremonial stuff? Am I right? Zach Gentry making his first catch. Now 5. Rothensberger will throw, pass complete. Johnson brought down by Snead. 1st and 10 coming up for the Steelers. Thornell with the tackle. Wouldn't it be something if Rothensberger came back again? If Rothensberger came back, okay, but he's just got to stay as the backup. I mean, if he wants to stay in Pittsburgh, that should be fine, really. If he wants to develop a young quarterback like Kenny Pickett or Sam Howell, or if they draft someone, they should stay. Gentry with the tackle, gain of 6. But no way Roethlisberger should be a starter next year if for some reason he doesn't retire. I mean, he is at this point backup material. I hate to say it, but Ben Roethlisberger is backup material now. It's unfortunate. He wasn't 3 years ago. He wasn't even last year, but now he's gotten to that point where he can be the best backup in the league. He can still make a little bit of money. He can help develop for the future. And again, if he doesn't retire, you can do that. But at the same time, just don't be the starter.
That's what made these hats and ruin this select.
As you know, through 5 touchdown passes in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. That's the fastest span in postseason history. There you go. Okay. Just got news that The divisional round schedule is looking like this. So at 4:30, we have Titans-Bengals. 8, we have 49ers-Packers. That's Saturday. For Sunday, we have either Bucks versus the winner of the Cardinals-Rams game at 3, and then Chiefs-Bills at 6:30. Well, Bills-Chiefs 6:30 is probably going to be my broadcast for next Sunday, which kind of stinks because Bengals, Titans, and 49ers, Packers were the 2 games I actually wanted to commentate. Of course, they are both, or maybe I'll do a doubleheader Saturday and not do one Sunday. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I would not commentate for 6 straight hours. My throat would explode. I'm probably going to do Bengals Titans Saturday, and then Sunday will be Bills Chiefs. I guess I'll just stick with the AFC games. Probably end up doing the NFC Championship game, though, because usually the NFC interests me more. Incomplete 3rd and 3. I pay more attention to the AFC, but, I don't know. I just like NFC teams more, which is weird. Well, there we go. Rothensberger. I kind of want him to throw one last touchdown because, again, I'm rooting for his last throw to be a touchdown, and they literally set it up to perfection, and they messed it up. 3rd and 3, inside handoff. Here's Balaj. Oh, he gets the first. Look at this power. So we have the 2-minute warning. Steelers definitely not coming back, but they can kind of go no huddle here and try to score one last time, I guess. I don't know, make the score 3 possessions instead of 4. 1st and 10. Place at the 44. Rothensberger takes the snap, pumps again, down he goes. Well, Chiefs ain't into any of that ceremonial stuff. It's Dono with the sack. He's turned it on in the 4th quarter. Here we go, last minute of Rothensberger's career. 2nd and 13. In shotgun is Rothensberger. Takes a low snap. He will throw, pass complete. Gentry to the 36-yard line. Actually, no, more like the 38. Timeout Steelers. As Pittsburgh should. Look at Ben Roethlisberger. So much to the city of Pittsburgh. He's been with the team since 2004. And 2 Super Bowls, 6 Pro Bowls, and many accomplishments along the way. A bunch of playoff wins, just a bunch of legendary moments. He's going to Canton, Ohio in 5 years, and for sure going to the Hall of Fame as he should. And I'm sure even Arrowhead Stadium is about to give a round of applause to Ben Roethlisberger once this one's over. They're down to 3. Pump fake, throw. McLeod makes the catch, and he is absolutely drilled by Thornhill. What a hit by Thornhill. Ray McLeod holds on, so Steelers get another first down. They're going to go no huddle. Pittsburgh does have 1 timeout left, but I guess they ain't going to use one. Here's Rothensberger. 1st and 10, low snap. Roethlisberger's going to throw, pass complete to Snell. Down to the 13-yard line, and Pittsburgh will call their last timeout. Well, here we go. Last shot for Roethlisberger's final pass to be a touchdown. I want it to be. Come on, Roethlisberger. Do it for the people. Here we go. Pass is complete. Oh no, down to the 4. Gentry, time's up. Oh, well, they were close. Game over. Chiefs win 42-21. Oh, come on. KC could have called the timeout. There we go. And the press all on Mahomes and Rothensberger, and Mahomes really telling it to Rothensberger. What a moment that one is. Andy Reid and Mike Tomlin, 2 other men who may be in Canton one day. Looks like a lot of Kansas City players are going over and showing their respect towards Ben Roethlisberger. Fortunately, it's a loss. Andy Reid giving him some credit, but it is the Chiefs who defeat the Steelers 42-21. They're going to play Buffalo next week at Arrowhead. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. I am Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports. I'm saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Ben Roethlisberger's career does come to an end tonight, and even though it was a beatdown, it was an honor to commentate Roethlisberger's last career touchdown and whatnot. And obviously Patrick Mahomes just doing Patrick Mahomes stuff, being the incredible athlete he is, and the Chiefs being so fun to watch. Putting up 42, just did not put their foot off the gas in that second and third quarter. They really pulled away and won in the end. All right, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports. I'm saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you stop by the channel tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern, for Rams and Cardinals.